Okay, I'm going to start a new series here. You guys might like this. It's called Escape from the United States or the US. See if I can get out of here. I don't know. I'm going to try my best. Anyway, since I'm getting out of here and splitting, I can show you my bunker. I don't mind showing you my supplies now and everything. I didn't want to show it before because obviously you don't want to show it. But now that I'm moving, it doesn't matter. And selling off a lot of my supplies. And hitting the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Anyway, here's what we got going here. See, I got my little Mary Janes underneath my light. That's LEDs, growing lights. Right there in my bunker. So I can keep my medical supplies going. I use it for medical purposes. Which I am permitted, by the way. So I'm not worried about any of that. But, yeah, a couple little plants. Got a little press here, make oil. You make, I think it's called dab or something like that. Anyway, you squeeze the marijuana, press it, squeeze it, and you can make oil. Resin comes out of it. And then it's pure. You don't have to smoke the plant material itself. So anyway, it's pretty potent, so I don't do that a whole lot, but you can mix it with your coffee or whatever, and it helps out with stomach problems and lots of other issues. Relaxes your whole body. So here's a little bunker area here. It's nighttime. Well, it's not nighttime. It's 5:52. And it'll be light in about an hour and a half, supposedly, but it's full moon out tonight. Anyway, it's kind of a mess in here. That's okay. I live in here. And I don't know if you can see all this stuff in here. Maybe I'll turn on the light. Got my high fidelity system here. High fidelity. That's going to go with me. I'm going to put that in my camper trailer, travel trailer when I get it. I'm still looking for that. Anyway, drink my coffee. Take a little Bing here. And check it out. So, getting ready to take off out of here. Might as well tell the story here. Sit down and finish my coffee. So I'm getting ready to get out of here, hit the road, and head south. See if I can get out of this U.S. I don't know. Stop in New Mexico for a little while and check it out. And if the wall isn't up, if Trump's border wall isn't up, maybe I can get out of this place. I don't know. I don't know if they'll let me out of the United States. It's prison. It's like every place. Prison planet. They don't want you out of here. Once they have your social security number and they've identified you, they don't want me out of here. I know way too much info. At any rate, the banks are putting pressure on me, so I'm done with them. I don't feel like playing with them anymore. It's a big game. So, it's time I travel. I'm going to go with God's will. God says get out of here. Maybe this area isn't going to be too good. So, my grow light just went out. Hold on a second. Got on a timer. That way, in case I forget about it, I don't leave my light on. You hear? Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you. You hear? I'm Tom Bodette, Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you. You hear? Anybody remember that commercial? Tom Bodette. Good old Tom Bodette. Anyway, I'm going to start a new series here, Escape from the U.S. See if I can get out of here. Start from Washington State, Port Orchard. Traveling all the way down, well, I'm not going to go I-5. I'm going to go kind of sideways down, I think, to New Mexico. Why not? Try to get some sunshine. Although Arizona and New Mexico are getting snow right now. The snow is just now leaving us here, trying to melt off. But let me take a bing. Hold on here. Beautiful. Got some wedding cake. I grew some wedding cake. It's really good stuff. Let me tell you. The bestest of the bestest of the bestest. Of the restest. And yes, I breathe in. And I love it. And it keeps me away from the doctors. Let's see, last time I saw a doctor was 5 years ago or so for earache. That was about it. I don't go to doctors. Unless you're going to die, I guess. If you're going to die, you got to go. But otherwise, I stay away because I stay healthier that way. Unless I need to be sewed up with some sutures or something like that. Well, I should be doing that myself also. I do remove them myself. I don't go back in, down, and remove. I do remove them. I do set my own broken hands, set it with a spatula. Hey, that's a good trick. I should show you guys that sometime. Hold on, let me show you. It's pretty cool. I broke my hand. Let me see if I can find it here. But I used a plastic one instead of a metal one. Here, I'll show you with a... Oh, here's the plastic one. I'll show you right here. Okay. Let me show you guys how to set a broken hand by yourselves. I went into the doctor and they wanted to take x-rays and do all the stuff they do, right? Okay. It's ridiculous. It's no different than what you could do yourself at home. I mean, oh yeah, we're going to charge you $1,000, $1,500 to take x-rays so we can tell you your hand's broken, which I did have them take x-rays, so they made sure it was broken. But after that, then they want you to come back in, they got to set your hand, and it takes a lot of effort. If you just break it minor, fracture it, not a complete compound or something like that, you know, not broken in half and where they have to reset it with pins. If you just fracture it, if you hurt it, you know, like a boxing wound or something, where you fracture your hand, you can set it yourself. You don't have to be casted and everything by them. What you do is you take a spatula. I had to think of this because I didn't look it up on YouTube or anything. Anyway, it's not rocket science. It's keeping the right angle on your hand. And a spatula, okay, I don't know if you can see this. Here, hold it over here. Anyway, a spatula works perfect. And you put it right there, and you wrap an ace bandage around it, all the way around it with your fingers straight. Put it out here, and that keeps your fingers straight. And it forms perfect to your wrist because of the angle it is here. So it keeps you straight. Up just a little bit. Keeps you straight though. So it doesn't keep moving. And just use an ace bandage and wrap it around real good. And that way when you take a shower you can take it off, dry your hand off, put it back on, wrap it again, and leave it like that until it heals, you know, leave it like that till it mends for about, I think I left it for 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks, and it worked. I had a dirty ace bandage at the end, a spatula that needed to be washed in the dishwasher, and it didn't cost me a penny because I already had an ace bandage around and I already had a spatula to turn a pancake. So there's your doctor's. There saves you $1,500, $2,000. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you more of the shop. I got a full shop out here. I got this door here leads into a full automotive shop along with off-grid system, supplies, water, you know, 500 plus gallons of water plus reserve of 5,500 gallon tank I have in there can be filled in 2 days off my well, off a generator. And then I'd have water forever. But I'm not going to be here. So now my plans have gone to hell. Or whatever. But I'm following God's will because obviously He wants me to get out of here. Maybe it's not safe. Like I said, I don't fight things anymore. I go with His will. So I think it's time I leave. I've been here for a long time. I've never taken a vacation. I have a lot of responsibility, taking care of my children. And the state screwed me over on everything they possibly could here, took my whole life away, and I quit. And once I quit the system, it's really funny. I got to tell you a little story really quick. I used to own my own gutter business here, and every day I go up on roofs and hang over the edge and basically risk my life every day. I wasn't roped off. I own my own business, so I didn't have to. By law, you don't have to. You can run on the edge of a roof if you want and jump off. L&I doesn't care if you own your own business. They only cover laborers. So I would be unroped every day because ropes would actually, I'd trip over the damn ropes. They'd cause me to fall. So without ropes, I was safe. And I'd be able to squat on the edge of a building, and hang over the edge and do death-defying stuff that people don't do every day. And I was used to it. I was a monkey. I am a monkey. So anyway, let me see. So I quit the system. What happened was the system set me up. Washington State set me up. All I wanted to do was slave for them and make them money, and they had to take more than what I could make, more blood than what I could give, more than my heart would pump. And they had somebody set me up with an estimate on a job. I hadn't had work forever because it's just slow. It was really slow. Economy's down. Not much gutter work. And this lady calls me up, says, "Hey, I need you need to go by this house, take a look at it for me, give me an estimate." So I gave her an estimate, and then she said, "Okay, I'll accept your estimate. Go get the materials and do it." And I said, "Well, it's a weekend, and I'd have to make a special trip, and this, that, and the other." She said, "Okay, well, go ahead and do it. I want it done Monday." I said, "Fine." So I made a special trip, scheduled her in, bumped off one other job I had, bumped it up, and went back out there. And they'd set me up with the state saying that I was illegally doing work because I wasn't insured. I couldn't afford insurance at the time, so I dropped my insurance. I'd never had a complaint on my work. I've been in business for 20 years. I dropped my insurance it lapsed, and I didn't renew it. So they fined me like $1,500. The job was about a $700 job, and I'd already bought the materials for $300. Wasn't reimbursed for that. Totally set up. Broke, busted, and disgusted. Already foreclosing on my house, doing whatever. And then they do that to me. So I quit. I finally quit. I finally said, enough is enough. You know what? I can make more money sitting on my ass. Because every day I go out, it costs me money. At least by sitting here, it doesn't cost me money. Then I just have to live. So living, I find, is a lot easier bartering system than dealing with the state and the government. We're just free range slaves. That's all we are. Took chains off, gave us a house and a car, and that's it. At any rate, so I quit, and it's amazing. After that, as soon as I quit, I started to wake up. I started to see things differently. Started to see how the world really was, rather than the illusion and the wool that was pulled over my eyes. Just draped over where I couldn't see anything. I was so drowned in busybody stuff every day, like everybody does. I just gotta get to work tomorrow. I gotta go to work. I go to sleep. I gotta go to work. You can't think. You're not allowed to think. Once you're able to think and discover what's going on, everybody should sit down and do nothing. Because doing nothing is doing something. And doing something is actually doing nothing. Once you realize that, then you'll wake up. Use this instead of this. At any rate, sorry about that. It's the truth, though. Okay, so once I woke up, God threw planets at me. All of a sudden, I realized there's a second sun, and and I was referred to sources by the Almighty, obviously, because it was just led to it in different ways. Realized what was really happening. had verification of from myself, investigation, pictures that I've taken that show planets, amazing things. Illuminati that came and met me and shook my hand, told me, yeah, and I asked them when they're going to be ready, if they're ready, and they said they'll be ready when the time comes. They knew what was going on, believe me. And I don't know why they met me, because obviously, and they said they'd be in touch, but I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, they're in touch. They run our lives. I love them. I love everybody. I don't hate anybody. I never will. That's the game. Try to get you to hate. At any rate, I'm done rambling for today. We'll carry on. I'll probably have a lot of videos coming up now that I can expose my life rather than hiding what I have around me and what I'm doing and where I'm going. Before I was hunkering down, didn't want to give out too much information. Now, I'm on the road again. On the road again. And on the road again. Here we go. Okay, bye-bye. God bless.